Least common multiple and greatest common factor. Least common multiple is the smallest non-zero common number which is multiple of both number. Multiple refers to a number that can be divided by the given number without leaving a remainder. There are three methods of finding the least common multiple. First is using prime factorization. Second, using repeated division. And three, using multiples. And here is the example of finding the LCM using the prime factorization. In this method, a factorization 3 for each given number is generated by listing the multiples of that number. The last branch of the 3 has the least prime factors for that number. For example, the factorization trees for 36 and 48 are generated as follows. So here is the generated tree of 36 and 48. In here we can see the number 2 and 18, which is the factorization of 36 followed by 18 which has a factorization of 9 and 2, and 9 has a factorization of 3 and 3. So that's the 48. So in that we can get the factorization of 36 and 48. 2 times 2 is equals to 4, which is the same as here, times 3 is equals to 12, times 3 is equals to 36. So 2 times 2 is 4, times 2 is equals to 8, times 2 is equals to 16, times 3 is equals to 48. So this is the product of the two multiples. LCM using repeated division, which is the second method. In this method, the given numbers are divided by the common divisors until there is no possible further division by the common number. The divisors and the remainders are multiplied together to obtain the LCM, which is the lowest common multiple. The third method of finding the LCM of using multiples. To find the LCM using multiples, list the multiples of the numbers in the table as shown in this figure. The least common multiple for the given numbers are 36 and 48. So we gotta list down the possible multiples of the two numbers in here, which is 36 and 48, so that we can identify which is the multiple of both numbers.
Greatest common factor. The greatest common factor of a set of whole numbers is the largest positive integer that divides evenly into all numbers with zero remainder. The highest number that divides exactly into two or more numbers. Methods of finding the greatest common factor. First, by factoring. Second, prime factorization. Finding a GCF by factoring. To find the GCF by factoring, list out all of the factors of each number. The whole number factors are numbers that divide evenly into the number with zero remainder. Given the list of common factor for each number, the GCF is the largest number common to each list. Example number 1. Find the GCF of 18 and 27. The factors of 18 are 1, 2, 3, 6, 9, and 18. The factors of 27 are 1, 9, 3, 27. The common factors of 18 and 27 are 1, 3, and 9. The biggest number in common is 9, so therefore, the greatest common factor of 18 and 27 is 9. Example number 2. Find the GCF of 20, 50, and 120. The factor of 20 are 1, 2, 4, 5, 10, 20. The factors of 50 are 1, 2, 5, 10, 25, and 50. The factors of 120 are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 10, 12, 15, 20, 24, 30, 40, 60, and 120. The common factors of 20 and 50 are 1, 2, 5, 10. Include only the factors common to all three numbers. The greatest common factor of 20, 50, and 120 is 10. Second, finding GCF using prime factorization. To find the GCF by prime factorization, list out all of the prime factors to each number. List the prime factors that are common to each of the original numbers. Include the highest number of occurrences of each prime factor that is common to each original number. Multiply these together to get the GCF. You will see that as numbers get larger, the prime factorization method may be easier than straight factoring. Example number 1. Find the GCF of 18 and 27. The prime factorization of 18 is 2 times 3 times 3 is equals to 18. The prime factorization of 27 is 3 times 3 times 3 is equals to 27. The occurrences of common prime factors of 18 and 27 are 3 and 3. So the greatest common factor of 18 and 27 is 9. Example number 2. Find the GCF of 20, 50, and 120. The prime factorization of 20 is 2 times 2 times 5 is equals to 20. The prime factorization of 50 is 2 times 5 times 5 is equals to 50. The prime factorization of 120 is 2 times 2 times 2 times 3 times 5 is equals to 120. The occurrences of common prime factors of 20, 50, and 120 are 2 and 5. So the greatest common factor of 20, 50, and 120 are 10.